Alright. 7-7, open, 7-7, defeat Ganon, boot start. God, we get to do 2 boot start seeds in a row. This is fantastic. God. Alright. Same starting. Bottle start. We'll go tree pulled up. Okay, Pendant Hera. Don't? Okay. I was waiting for him to go right. Fortunately, he did not. Okay, if we don't get boots here, we can get him from the Bonk Rocks north of Link's Out. Or north of Kakariko, that's fine. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, hopefully I don't get super unlucky. Hopefully I didn't use up all of my luck in the race earlier today. Okay, do I want a Houlihan? Nah. I should, but meh. Wow, he didn't see me. Wow, he didn't see me either. Weird. Fascinating. You know, I really should have just skipped out on checking this until I went up to Death Mountain. But who knows, we might find a flute. And be able to get up to Death Mountain that way instead. Cool, don't have to farm bombs from Bonk Rocks, so that's good. Ether? Ooh, that could be required. That's good, I like that. It's also a nice one because I'll never know if I need that until until very late game. As opposed to it being like a book or a fetch quest item or some shit. Don't care about the bug net. I'll take 50 schmackers. The only thing that would suck is if the back of Escape had like the flute. To have made this trip to Kakariko a little bit more efficient, but that's a pretty minimal problem to have. That's like a first world problem right there. The only downside about that glove is it does immediately put Zora into logic, so I gotta think about that. For sure. Ring. Shield. Heart. Nice. Hopefully, last seed was pretty nice. This is also basic mode again, like basic item placement, so it's not going to be any fire rod, dark room shenanigans. So it's probably going to end up playing out fairly similar to the last seed. Maybe, with like a lot of early items up front, but so far, we haven't really found anything here yet. Pick up the bomb. Place the bomb. Well, Houlihan would give me instant Zora maybe. Half magic's pretty comfy. By the way, I hope you guys don't mind a double dose of Pokemon trading card game music. This one also has Pokemon pinball music in it as well. Sick Kid, back tavern, library, mage. And then from there, I could Houlihan. I think from there I go ahead and do back. Well, if I do Back of Escape, I'll want to do Dark Cross too, just all in one go. And I don't really have any convenient visualization for that. So if I can find a lamp first, maybe. So I should probably do South Shore first. But then the question is, do I do Houlihan into South Shore just so I 100% have money for Zora? Had a Moon Pearl, I could do the double water walk, that'd be nice too. I feel like I have a good chance of finding my dollars without having a Houlihan. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and blind check this, even though I do have the boots to check it quicker. Kakariko kinda didn't have anything. Had a boomerang. And a shield. I would be incorrect with this assessment. Alright, that's fine. Let's go to the dam. Mini Moldorn, then we'll go from there. Oops. Yo, the bomb jump too. That was stupid. Alright, give me 100 roops. Nah. Nah. That's good. Oh, I don't know what this routing is. Let's see if Bush Crab has... No, they have bombs. I'm gonna take this all the way over to Agnes Cave, I think. I guess I could check the stun prize, too. Beep. Disappointing. No, this is fine. We'll grab the Zora money here. Check Agnes Cave. And then, yeah, just gotta hope that Ice Rock Cave doesn't have anything super important. And then, after Agnes Cave, I'll go ahead and check Back of Escape. And then use my sword to get to Dark Cross, and just hope there's not a map at Dark Cross. Preferably. Oops. Cool. So, we have Ice Rock Cave Zora. We have front and back of Hyrule Castle. We have Sahasrara and Eastern. The next thing that we're looking for. Probably a lamp to get up to Death Mountain. That would be pretty helpful. I should just go up there blind. Nah, it seems like a waste of time. So yeah, let's just hope that Ice Rock Cave didn't have anything. Or I find the flute first. One of the two. Either would be nice. Something that would bail me out. Potentially making a terrible mistake. Okay. That's fine. I'm glad I got it then instead of later. We'll go to Eastern then. Where we're at? Where are you at? That wasn't it. Oh my gosh. Rat, please. Wait. Go B. Should've done that in the first place. It's another situation of I can go do east of the mountain, but do I want to hold out until I find a hammer first? Okay, so that leaves 3 items in the front of escape. In logic. Let's just go to Eastern, no big deal. So Ice Rod Cave, Zora, front of escape. Hopefully we just find a lamp over here. I do have to remember that I did not check what's on Lake Hylia Island. So do not forget that. Well, I'm gonna do my Zora checks. Be fine to go do that. So as long as the mitts or the hammer isn't in Ice Rock Cave, this is fine. Please, for the love of God, give me hammer before mitts. Please. I'm begging you. Oh, of course. Should have just dashed up. That never happens, though. Ugh. I think I would rather go Sequence Break Death Mountain than go do Front of Escape or Ice Rock Cave Zora at this point. Because if the only thing holding me back from going up Death Mountain is the lamp, I guess the only downside would be is, well, even if I need the lamp to logically beat Hera, I can just Hera pot. But it's also a pendant, so I don't care that much. Okay, cool. Good. So should have gotten the glove, back of escape immediately, did all that, but that's okay. Have the big key. Into the dark room. Yeah, I don't like this gamble. I don't like the gamble to Armos ever. Dark rooms are so terrible. Well, that means, the funny thing is, that means that the lamp could just be in the Dark World now. But of course, now it's just a matter of where the hell is my gosh dang hammer. Well, that did not work the way I wanted to. Alright, let's go beat up my boy. And then I think I'll still just go ahead and sequence break Death Mountain at this point. It's a lot of items up there, a lot of information. Easy peasy. So we're leaving behind the front three of Hyrule Castle, which I don't want to leave behind for too long. Like, I might just do Death Mountain and then go do that next. Though, if I could find a mirror first, then I'd be more inclined to go that way. Go. Well, I could go Village of Outcast down to Hype Cave, just make a quick sprint through there before I go up to Death Mountain. That's not a bad... Honestly, that's not a bad idea. King's Tomb. Yeah, let's do that. It's probably the safer play as well. So obviously right now, the worst thing that could happen would be hammers at like Ice Rod Cave or Zora. I guess if Mirror is either there as well, will kind of stink. Because then maybe I should just skip Smith Chain if I'm doing this route. Unless I find Flute. I really want to go to Death Mountain though. Alright, I gotta remember that Ether Medallion might put Aga in Logic, and if I need it, I wouldn't mind doing it sooner than later, just so I can use that to route in Pyramid Check. So if I can find a mirror first, then I could route in Pyramid Check and then do Front of Escape. Alright, let's see what my dungeons are. 2 pendants in the Dark World, what are they? Pendant Ice. And that's not it. And a Pendant Skull. 5 and 6 are Minor Rock. Alright, that was really slow, but we did it. Alright, gonna need a lot of items. Fire Rod just for T-Rock, but not for those two. Blech. Okay. Crystal Thieves. No hammer. Here's my lamp. Nice. So that puts Death Mountain in Logic. Pretty comfy call. There's my actual boots. If I get one more item, I'm just gonna go ahead and beat this dungeon, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna bail. I'm fine with that. There's 2 items in there, one could be in the big chest. No small keys, so I know the hammer can't be back here. Bye. Let's go find a hammer first. 20 minutes in the dark world, looking for a hammer. The classic, tried and true tradition. We're gonna go all the way down to Hype Cave, and then from there, I'll probably save and quick go up Death Mountain, now that it's in logic. Hopefully we find our hammer up there. Get information about that T-Rock medallion in case we need that ether from Lumberjack. I'm gonna skip Smith Chain, I think. And then feel bad when Hype Cave has, like, the flute or something. I'm still worried about Ice Rod Cave and Zora. Nice Zora. If I could find the mirror, which I will need, then I could obviously go do North Route, Kakariko, over to Catfish, mirror, and then splash delete to get all the waterfall and the other stuff there. No, this might just be do Aga to get to East Dark World. I hate this idea, but let's do it. Especially with Meyer and T-Rock being Pyramid Fairy. Let me see if I can get the splash delete for this. Because if Hammer's just chilling on the pyramid, ain't nobody getting that anytime soon. Just need this to actually work, since sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why, though. There we go. Okay, just let me live, please. This is a stupid play, but I like it. My forehead. Come on, hammer. Heart piece. Killing me. This is a terrible idea. But I mean, here's the thing. I have the bow already. Aga Tower is completely in logic. To get over here. I mean, it's gonna suck not having the mirror to do this. And people are gonna be like, why'd you not do pod in the last seed but did it in this one? Yeah, this might be a complete bust, but whatever. If Hammer's in here, then I'm gonna be feeling pretty good. Wow, it's 2 seeds in a row where the first chest is a heart container. Spooky. Alright. Obviously, it would have been better to hold off on this and do, like... Death Mountain, probably. But... yeah, and having to come back here. If Hammer's not in here, then this was a mistake. A huge one. Hopefully the second item, whatever it is, map compass, big key, ideally big key, or whatever, is just over here on the right side. Give me the hammer. Okay, well, there's the big key. Oh, I'm still gonna have to death warp out. But I can grab the arena small key and then just head straight to the back. Since I'm not leaving this dungeon, I guess I can save the Dark Maze for last. It just means that when I come back here with the hammer, assuming it's not in here, I'll have to go in, drop down, grab that key, and then mirror out or backtrack to go back up to go to Helma. You know, at least this is going to be a quick dip, regardless. Yeah, after this we'll go Death Mountain. There's 2 items. 3 items. Oh wait, no, I won't have to drop down because I'll have this spare key. Never mind, we're good. That's gonna work out pretty well. Please give me 2 more items, and please let one of them be a hammer. That's not gonna do it. It's nice though, but that doesn't help me right now, unless this is also a hammer. 3 heart containers. That sucks. But at least now we have the hammer. Or the ice rod. So we know it's not an ice rod hump. Alright, well, that was a long time spent goofing around. Who knows? Maybe we'll just find Fire Rod and Hammer and Samaria all up on Death Mountain, and we can just dive right into T-Rock and find some required item while everyone else is going to put it off because they want the ice rod first. I don't know. Bit of a stretch. Alright. Let's rediscuss what we're leaving behind. So we still have Ice Rod Cave Zora. We have the 2 items in Thieves Town. We have Smith Chain. And the 3 items in the front of Hyrule Castle. I'm hoping I can find it. Well, now I think after this I'll just go ahead and do Hyrule Castle. The nice thing is I also know now that there's nothing else in Pod. The only thing that's left in there is a compass. So I'm gonna lose time having to go back there to finish it, but who knows? Maybe that ice rod, getting ice rod this early will save me time elsewhere. Okay, there's Bombo, so we know where all of our medallions are. think ideally I would... I kind of hope I... Well, I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't really matter if I find Hammer immediately or not. I'd rather just have it in general. I guess I'd also be okay with a Hammer Go mode. But I need Flute, Samaria, Fire Rod, Mirror. I'm glad I got that first before, or I'm glad I went to pod before getting this stupid blue mail. Oh, nothing up here. Powder, blue mail. Okay, if this isn't it, then yeah, it's either Hyrule Castle or we go for the flipper stuff. This is scary though. If Hammer ends up being in one of those earlier spots, then we're gonna be hurting a little bit here. I want to know! Oh, there it is. Okay. So Mirror unlocks 2 important items. That's good. Hopefully we find it while we're up here. That'd be gooder. Hopefully it's not deeper in Thieves Town. Okay, Super Bunny, Hookshot Cave coming up, and then... Yeah, where do I want to go next? Do I want to hit up one of those light worlds and stuff, or do I want to go like straight to finish Thieves Town? Or do Skull Woods? Hopefully I just find something, because all those options are pretty terrible. If I can find the flute at least, that would save the trip to Ice Rod Caves. It'd save me so much time. Hammer, mirror, right now, please. At least the mirror. Damn. Well, that blows. Okay. Well, Smith Chain further in Thieves, Skull Woods. Ice Rod. Okay, so I need the mirror to get into T-Rock. I'm gonna go do Hyrule Castle now. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bad now. That sucks. Could also be Catfish. If I had the flute, I'd just go ahead and do Agate while I was here. The thing is, I was trying, you know, it would have been nice to be able to save this until I knew if I had to do Agate Tower or not. If I get Mirror, that gets me Bombos, which doesn't really do anything for me until I find the hammer. Fuck me, dude. That sucks. Alright. It's fine. At least... No, that sucks. Alright. Well... So yeah, could have saved that pod double dip. I can go to Hera now. It's 2 items. Spike Cave's in Logic. Just need to find this mirror now. Alright, Magic Bat, beat Thieves Town, then yeah, either dip into Skull Woods or do Smith Chain. Let's hope. I just hope that if maybe there's something in the big chest of thieves to make up for, to make me feel less dumb. Come on, man. That'd have been a perfect place to put the mirror, because then it would have been a required double dip Dark Death Mountain. I mean, it's gonna be one anyway. Bad menuing. So yeah, I'm losing a bunch of time because I have to go all the way back to Pod at some point. And that's pretty slow. Hopefully I can... I mean, I'll probably get to do that after finding Flute. We need to find the Fire Rod. Mirror opens up a lot of stuff right now. Okay. If Hammer leads to Mirror, I'll be feeling better. Though, I need to find the Mirror and Fire Rod next to do T-Rock. This hammer also does put Catfish into logic. That's something I can consider doing after this, maybe. After this, I'm gonna go do hammer pegs. Ugh, I don't know when to route that in. If I find the mirror in the big chest, then I can just do Catfish, mirror, turn to Mushroom, and then go to Zora. Oh, dude, man, it sucks so much. Midsring Eastern. Well... No, because, I mean, Moon Pearl, I think, was at Sahas Rala's hut. And, I mean, unless you're not comfortable with dark rooms, I can't imagine people not doing Eastern when they could. Alright, please be the mirror. Compass. I didn't need Hammer to beat this dungeon. I just want to find the flute, so I know if I need to do Eastern, or do Agate or not. If I find the mirror, I can also just do a terrible keystone. Make the big dick Ice Palace game. Be a mirror. Alright. So, I'll get to route the way I want, which is good. Obviously I wish I had finish these down the first time, but this is good. I'm fine with this. This is okay. I wish the mirror was in the big chest. That would have been better for me, but this is still a good scenario to be in. Please switch the item that I wish. Now I can do Graveyard Ledge, K45. I can go up and get my Bombos and Samaria, which means I can get into T-Rock, so if, like, Fire Rod's in the first chest, I can go for that. It's a little risky at this point, I'd say. But it depends on how far behind I'm feeling right now. I'm gonna lose time because of the pod dip. And if there's any race to, like, go crazy, I mean, I don't know. I'd obviously rather get first. How do I want to route this? Purple chest. Save and quit, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I might as well do purple chest now, because I'm never going to do it if I don't do it now. Fire Rod? No. God, this is annoying. I think I'd take this at least down to K45. Fire Rod? Uh-huh. No, I need to do it this way. Ah, that's fine. It's fine, whatever. More fetch quests. Fire Rod? What the hell is going on? Well, I guess this works out. I'll just go ahead and do Desert while I'm over here. Very interesting how that ended up happening. Oh, well now I wish I'd saved my portal, because now I could just go do Bombos. Alright, back to the Dark World. Well, this was interesting. Let's hope this actually leads to something, otherwise a big waste of time. See a chest. Don't care about you anymore. We'll do just fine. If I find flippers, I can do Swamp Raid after this. There's an art piece. Alright. I know where Samari is. I know where Bombos is. I just need Fire Rod and flippers, and I need to know what my Meyer Medallion is for going. We're still pretty few dungeons far behind, so give me the Fire Rod, please. Let's hope the flute is in desert. That would make up for it a little bit. It's even worse, man. If I had just stuck to Thieves Town, even if I went to pod without the hammer, at least I would have had the mirror. Save a little bit of time. think in this instance, I think it'd be faster just to grab the small key to right side, and then if I get both the items, I can just leave. Come back and do this with Meyer later. Though, that never happens. Landmines usually always has something. Where am I going next? I really want the fire rod, man. I really want that before I go back up to Death Mountain so I can do T-Rock, but if fire rod's in T-Rock, then now would be the time to go do it since I have the ice rod. But at the same time, I still have 2 items in Skullwoods. Graveyard Ledge, Catfish, Zora, Mushroom that I just got. Hera. Ether Tablet. At this point... the only thing that could be on the pedestal right now would be the flippers. I'm pretty sure. At least of things that we would need. No, I guess Flute could be on the pedestal as well. Desert, or done Thieves, I would have had that mirror that I was wanting. Then the pyramid trip into front of Hyrule Castle would have been sick. Hey. Alright, give me the fire rod. Come on, Lammolas. You're not helping. What do I want to do? Do I just write off Ice Palace forever? Or Ice Rod Cave forever? I mean, the chance of it having a progression item at this point is extremely low. I don't think I have anything good in my bottles, so I don't think I can do Spike Cave yet. If only I had picked up that Bug Net. I could get the Heart Piece here in Spec Cave. Dun, dun, dun. Double heart. Alright, let's grab Bombos. Let's grab Bombos. Will book actually be useful? There's another junk item. Nah, debatable. Could have lived without getting that. I would have preferred, like, silvers over that. Alright, this is Pendant Dungeon. But we can do it pretty quick. Just give me the other item, man. Come on. Regardless, I'm going into T-Rock. And just hoping the Fire Rod's in there. Because all we need is for Fire Rod. Flippers to be in there would be big. Obviously, worst case scenario is Fire Rod's not in there, and I end up having to double dip Pod and T-Rock. I don't really have time to do Hera Basement, honestly. But I'm gonna. At least I have a mirror this time to get out quickly. Okay. What am I looking for? Obviously, if Fire Rod's just in T-Rock, that'd be sick. If Fire Rod and Fluter in T-Rock and you know, Ether's required, that'd be pretty sick as well. And then Flippers are in Pyramid Fairy. If I find Flippers next, then I can do Swamp or Ice. I think right now Fire Rod would be the next best thing. That's what I'm hoping for. Come on, game. Bail me out, please. That sucks. Alright, that's 2 tile rooms in a row that have been jack shit. You know what would suck if Fire Rod was like in Spike Cave or something? I would definitely feel bad about skipping the bug net if that was the case. So yeah, we're kind of playing really risky right now. We're gonna dip into T-Rock, and if that's not the answer, then I'll probably go do Catfish Zora. I mean, putting off Catfish Zora this long is pretty risky. Fire Rodless T-Rock is interesting. It really depends on what's in the first chest. If it's small key and we just keep on getting small keys, we can get all the way to Lava Chest. We can maybe even get to Laser Bridge. This could also be like Flute and Mimic Cave to go get Fire Rod over in the Mire area. This could also just be nothing, and the answer was in Skullwoods the whole time. A lot of things can happen at this point. Okay. That at least makes things interesting. I mean, if we get the vanilla big key, and then the big chest Or the Crystal Roller Room has another small key, yeah, all the way down the laser bridge, and if Fire Rod's down there, I'm gonna be feeling a little bit better. Or this is just a whole big bust. Who knows? Who knows? I might have inadvertently set myself up to have to double dip both T-Rock and Pod. Show me the Fire Rod. Okay. Don't be teasing me like this game. Do something stupid for me, please. Give me the Fire Rod. Just give me the goddamn Fire Rod. That'd be amazing. I'd be so happy right now. Do it. Mirror shield? Okay, well. Clearly, there's something on Laser Bridge then. Or this is all a big debate, and I'm losing so much time. 20 bucks. All right. Either this is my Fire Rod, small key to get to Laser Bridge, or nothing, and this was a huge waste of time. And if this is nothing, then it's over for your boy WJV. Okay. Still keep going. Holy shit, I haven't seen a T-Rock like this in a long time. Dude, the dream would be a Fire Rod and a small key, which will let me beat the dungeon, and then I just go back and get the Fire Rod locked items on the right side. Come on, game. You can't possibly set this up and then not follow through with it. This is such an unlikely scenario that there's gotta be something on here, especially with the fact that you've given me the mirror shield. And no other safety. This has to be something. Okay. Fire Rod? Please just give me the Fire Rod. Okay, no Fire Rod. Okay, well... We're just gonna go to Swamp. Very interesting. Obviously, if Fire Rod's in Swamp, I'm gonna be feeling great. If Fire Rod was in Ice Palace the whole time, I'm gonna be feeling like shit, because I could have sequence broke that. But that would have been a crazy gamble. Like, super crazy gamble, honestly. Hook shot? Alright, well, at the same time, I need all those other things that I didn't do to have nothing. To make me feel better. What are the chances that all those things I skipped are garbage items? And I'm just gonna find Fire Rod and a Flute in here for go mode. It's scary because I could just do this and find literally nothing. And I double dipped T-Rock for nothing. It's like actually terrifying. The possibilities of this seed right now. How lucky is your boy WJB? Did he use up all of his luck in the last race? either way, after this I'll go do... I'll run over, check out, because I never actually... Shit, I never looked at what's on Lake Hylia Island. If Fire Rod was there the whole time, I would have been able to sequence break that. Oh, same with if it's on Zora's Ledge. Yeah, that Death Mountain trip was such a bad idea. I generally like to do all the fake flipper shenanigans early, and anytime I don't do it and it has something, I just feel terrible. We'll go ahead and do left side, because we can just do the diver down. Especially because we already got a compass, so there's at least going to be a unique item over there. Or just an item in general. So yeah, I'm just banking on Fire Rod not being somewhere easily accessible. Pedestal is still wide open. It could have the flute on it. And if we find the Fire Rod, then the pedestal's in logic. There's the other cane that I don't care about, but that does open up Spike Cave logically. So that's interesting. The crap out of this. Yeah, no, not really. Okay, just give me the flute. Fire Rod. One of the two. Just give me one of the two, I'll be satisfied. Dude, give me Fire Rod, put flute on the pedestal. For the love of God. Do that for me, please. That'd be sick. I would not mind having to do basically all dungeons. And then make Ether required for Mire. I wouldn't mind doing all dungeons. That only helps me. At least put something useful over here. God damn it, hell yeah, motherfucker, let's go. Alright. Still need Fire Rod. But if it's in here, I'll be feeling good. And it's on left side swamp. That feels even better. I mean, I guess if Fire Rod is elsewhere and I could have done T-Rock in one go, then all this is moot. And I lose anyway. I'm just hoping that this flute leads to Fire Rod or something. I've just never seen a seed be so... I don't know, I haven't seen a... It's been a while since I've seen a seed allow me to get to Laser Bridge without the Fire Rod, so... I just want to assume that... What am I doing? Just do the diver down, dummy. Too busy talking. Come on. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a double dip swamp too. Well, unless Big Key's locked in the chest, which would be preferred. Honestly, I'd even be okay if Fire Rod's just chilling in Ice Palace. Well, less okay. I don't know. I don't know if anyone would go for that kind of crazy gamble in this race, but maybe. Fire Rod. You suck, dude. I hate you, Argus. Alright, I'm gonna go back in, get the big chest, mirror, blind grab the item on Lake Hylia. We'll probably swim up to Zor. No, I'd almost rather hold off on Hobo until I can instead just like water walk that maybe. I don't know, I need to be skipping random shit because I feel behind still. I just need Fire Rod for Ganon. That's it. And I need it to be somewhere not currently. I need it to be somewhere locked by this flute. I needed it to not be there. Or no, I needed it to be there. Sorry. Right. If it is here, I'm gonna feel bad, because then I could have avoided the double dip T-Rock. But at least now I know I don't need to go back to T-Rock to do right side. So that's good. Alright, Hobo, save and quit, activate flute. Maybe go to Meyer? I don't know. I don't know why I'm picking this instead of doing the smarter, faster item checks. I hope it's Ether, honestly. Fire Rod. No, I actually would have wanted to be there anyway. I don't want Fire Rod to be in any of these spots, but at the same time, like, I could still get second or third if I can't win this one, and anything above last is points for my team. Pedestal's dead, so that's good. So unfortunately that Hera dip was completely worthless. Yeah, I really need to follow this chain. Looking for Fire Rod. I think that'd be the best way to do it. But I might still go ahead and do Ice Rock Cave. I feel behind. Now, let's go to Meyer. Because if it's just in there, then we win. Maybe. And I get to skip all those shitty overworld spots. Still a very good chance it's going to be in Green Pendant Ice Palace. Do I want this to be Ether? It means I have to go to Aga, which isn't the end of the world. It's not Ether. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't do it. Fire Rod? Fire Rod? Been asking for it for hours. Okay. It's not in here. I'll go to Ice Rock Cave and Zora checks. And then I'll do the loop of... Or no. It's not in here. I should just say fuck it and go in Ice Palace, honestly. I'll do Waterfall first, since that's pretty quick. I need Fire Rod to be in here. Absolutely. My last beacon of hope. Otherwise, I could have done T-Rock in one go. That's not good, game. Otherwise, yeah, I'm probably gonna last location fire out at this point. Yeah, I think after this I do Ice Rod Cave, Waterfall. It's gotta be Ice Palace. If it's not here, it's gotta be Ice Palace. Right here. This is more than likely just gonna be a goddamn compass. But whatever. I mean, I'm just thankful that the flute was at least on the left side swamp, because, you know, people like to skip that sometimes, so that alone might have bought me a little bit of time. But a full trek through T-Rock again, as well as a double dip pod, is kind of curtains for me. Right here. Come on! Give me the fire rod! Fuck yeah, dude, let's fucking go! Holy shit! Alright. I can't believe it. What an awful scene. Who concocted this monstrosity? Dude, the keys lined up so well in T-Rock. Alright. So that's good. It was a forced double dip T-Rock. Yeah, I could have avoided the double dip pod, but having that ice rod is what sent me into T-Rock in the first place. Alright, so just gotta go beat this Viddy. Go kill Helmet. We have a small key, so we can do that quickly. And I got to skip all the Zora checks. This is great. And I got to skip Skull Woods, and the whole North route in Dark World, West Dark World. This is fantastic. Now I still don't know if I'm gonna win this one, but I'm feeling really good about it. Because that is such a rare occurrence to be sent deep into T-Rock just to get flippers, to get the flute on left side swamp, to go to Meyer to get the freaking fire rod, dude. What are the odds? And I didn't have to touch Skull Woods. I didn't have to do, I could have skipped all of Hera too, that would have been nice. So I'm still feeling a little bit from that, but the fact that I got to skip so many overworld spots feels really nice. I'm very content about that. Like, you know, skipping so much of Zora as well. Oops. How do I do this? I have enough health. I could probably just tank. Breadcrumbs, man. It was even a freaking fire rod leading to or a fire source leading to a fire source, with the fire rod being left side. Oh, it's perfect. And yeah, I feel like someone easily could have maybe gone into Ice Palace, thinking, oh, Bombos to fire rod, the classic. All right. Pod shouldn't take too long. It sucks having to go back through both these dungeons. Like, this is the biggest time loss right here. Biggest avoidable time loss. But, who knows, man? My late hammer and trip into pod without hammer might have been the reason why I made those plays that ended up working out, so... Now, who knows? My opponents might have made the same plays that I did, just faster. I'm not calling this a win yet, but I'm feeling much better about it than I was 5 minutes ago. And yeah, I have the small key. Because I did the hammer jump, so I got to save that time, having to drop down and get that chest again, so... This is time loss, but it's not the worst in the world. I'm gonna grab some arrows just in case I find silvers along the way. Yeah, my biggest time losses were putting off Hyrule Castle, dipping pod without hammer. I'd say not beating Thieves Town the first time was a pretty significant time loss. I like how I got the mushroom in there and just never went back for it. But that was the thing, it was like a 50-50. Like, either I go north and do, you know, cave or graveyard ledge over... Oh, hello, turtle. Graveyard ledge over to Catfish Zora, or south to... K45 Desert. It let me beat Desert, which I could have... The book was not required at all. I could have come back with the flute and mirror and beat Desert then, but at least I got a gold sword out of it. It's pretty cool. Now the only thing is I need to not get dicked by GT. Like bad routing. So I'll probably just do my left, right, left. It's least likely to get dicked doing that way. So yeah, I could see if someone had done Hyrule Castle before going to the Dark World, which would have made them go ahead and finish all of Thieves Town the first time, and then they would have gotten the mirror. They would have gotten their lamp. And then, you know, either they would have gone straight to Pod afterwards, got their Ice Rod, beat Helma, and then went up to Death Mountain. Got their Bombos and Samaria on their first trip. Skip Hera entirely and just go straight into T-Rock. You can see how you could have God routed this seed. The nice thing is I don't have to get anything over there. I don't even know what's over there. I don't care. I have my big key. I got my small key. We're good to go. So I could see how someone could do that. The chances of that happening between the four of us is pretty slim. Of doing all those things correctly. Especially because, you know, if you routed it like me, putting off front of escape made sense. And then getting mitts in Eastern. So, it's hard to say. I mean, I could hypothesize all day. Should've got those arrows. I'm feeling good. I don't know if I'll win still. There's still a lot of game left. But I definitely feel like these plays made up time for my earlier mistakes. So that's good. I wonder if logically there could still have been a key on the fire rod side, so you would have had to have done this on your second, the fire rod side on your second trip to actually finish the dungeon. Dude, if this was fast game, I'd be feeling great. But it ain't. Alright, let's get that zero cycle, try next. Nice. All right, good. All right. So there was 2 items on the right side over there. I wonder if one of them was silvers. So glad I just went for Meyer instead of checking extra stuff in the overworld. I was so tempted. I mean, yeah, I did Lake Hylia Island and Hobo, and then I did Meyer Shed and Checkerboard, but like, if I had gone ahead and done like Ice Rod Cave, Waterfall, Zora Ledge like I was thinking about doing, I was also thinking about just going ahead and turning in Mushroom right away. So I saved a lot of time skipping those overworld stuff, because they add up. They add up quite a bit. All those overall checks. Alright. Left, right, left. Zalphos, mirror out. Compass, mirror out. All the way down to Ice Ramos. Yeah. It's, in my opinion, the safest way to play it. And, go ahead and minimize IRC. Even though, since this is, nah. Even if people finish ahead of me, I wouldn't want to have to, I wouldn't want to even try and metagame this. Just give me the big key early, please. Please and thank you. Right here. Yo, the 420s, let's go. a little bit of time with that route, but that's okay. As long as it's not the very next chest. As long as if it's random room, then the amount of time loss is minimal. Don't be here. Good. Honestly, like, if it ends up being tile room, then that's fine, I guess, as well. Generally, that's the last thing that people do, unless someone wants to quazily gamble it. Alright, Bob's Chess, Ice Armos, or Tile Room. Surprised that didn't hit me. Come on, Bob. Yep. Alright. Yeah, not sure I'm feeling anymore. I have a lot of money. Holy cow. Right, because you gotta... whatever. Okay. Half magic, I could probably switch to Fire Rod for this. Okay, pinball strats. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Do I look for silvers or no? Do I have, like, 15 seconds to spare? That's the real question here. Pretty sick to get a clean sweep this in one day. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. It's really hard to not just assume your opponent's gonna play perfectly. Let's go ahead and check them anyway. So this will be a nice time save. Not much. I don't know. Pretty significant. That was weird. Damn it. It's fun. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we opened 26. Well, I guess 25 if you count skipping the torch item. This is good. Do it again. Gamer. Alright. I still don't know if anyone's finished yet. I'll wait until Ganon's exploding for the big reveal. Did I make up enough time with my sweet plays to take the win in this individual medal round? Or finals. First, I gotta beat Ganon. Come on, dude. Let's fucking go, dude! First place. No fucking way. Oh my god. GG's, dude. Unbelievable. 2 in a row. I don't even know what to make of that. Hey chat, how you guys doing?